Phantom,
Oh, good.
last thing I heard was Phantom was like, "Hi, I'm Phantom." So, does everyone else want to go again? Guess we're back.
I was just saying that I'm coming at you from Cadence, and that is a very cool city name. I thought it was when I came here too.
All right. Well, glad we're back. And then we also have Mar, who uses he, him, and Titan, who uses he, him pronouns.
Hey,
Oh yes,
I'm
I
Mar.
use she, her.
I live
I
at
use they,
Decoy.
them.
Oh,
I use he, they. It's cool.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, so new guests. So Karen, we did talk about your band. You're like their manager, right? Rhythmics?
Oh yes, doing all the very important behind the scenes work and social media management and all that. It's a whole thing.
Oh, you manage a band? Cause maybe later you and I can like talk or something. Cause I have a SoundCloud.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
no, I'd like to worry about it. I
Are you
love
in a
hearing new
band?
things.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, so like me's as the Flash, obviously I can't go around telling people I'm in a band. I don't know why, but other people tell me I can't do that. Letitia's pretty insistent on it,
Oh,
so I don't.
Oh, well,
Um,
that's a shame.
that's the opposite
but
of Karen's dimension.
oh, whoa, that's
Well,
nuts.
sort
Like,
of. There are, the way that super idol forums work, there are a lot of people with secret identities who don't want their real life identities to be known.
right. Well, I'm just kind of bad at keeping my secret identity. It's still meant to be a secret, but I'm not super good at it. But in my day to day, I am totally in a band. We have a SoundCloud. We're called Redline. We're super dope. We have released a couple of songs, not in our dimension, for reasons, but in other dimensions, we've released some stuff, which is pretty cool.
Interesting.
Oh,
if you're in a band, what instrument do you play?
I am lead guitar, lead singer, and conductor of the groove, dude.
amazing.
Ooh.
I understand what you mean by not secret identities. To me, I don't understand them either. I actually don't have one. I'm just Phantom. There's no other me. Well, there are other me's, but like that's very different than secret identities.
You're just you.
Phantom, what are you gonna do when you meet an other self named Phantom?
Oh,
There
I don't
has to
know.
be some out there. There's infinite other selves.
What
There
if
are
you meet another
Infinite
self named Phantom
dimensions. All
and
just
they're
a
like a
little bit
literal
different.
phantom, like they're an actual ghost?
Oh, that would be really cool if I met another self of me
Like
that was an actual ghost, though.
like Phantom.
Oh,
Well-
Phantom who's Phantom that is also a phantom.
We have a new teammate, and she sees ghosts, I guess. Something like that. She kind of is a ghost, but only sometimes.
Yeah, and in a weird way. It's pretty cool, though.
She
What?
she didn't come to March Madness this year though. She has like adult responsibilities, I guess. Some kind of, I mean, some other job. I guess we're actually co-workers with her. Anyway,
oh, fair.
Hmm.
What was your name again? Flash, did you say?
Yeah, Flash, you can call me Darren.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Either
Darren.
one works. It's all good.
I'm Karen.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Karen. I'm Darren. But push.
You can't see it right now, but I have two pen lights with me, and I switched them to red for red line for you.
Thank you very much. You can't see it right now, but I'm doing finger guns at my computer.
Hey, right back at ya.
Boom, boom.
oh, so Darren, I see that you're on the bracket this year.
Yeah, I don't know any of the people I'm facing super well, but I'm hoping it goes all right.
Oh,
wait a
that's
sec.
actually
Dar-
Karen's teammate,
Darren,
right?
yes. I
Bane
was wondering. Wait a
Raven.
minute, that
That's
yeah.
name
the
sounds
name. Bane
familiar.
Raven is the name of like two separate people in like my world. Like, is this Bane Raven like a masked wrestler who is connected to like an interdimensional dark energy?
No, but she does participate in an underground dance battle ring, which is kind of adjacent.
That's totally sick. That's way cooler than both of those.
She's very cool.
Yeah. The two people I list, one is super intense and has a lot of weird kids, and the other one seems kind of sad. But your main Raven seems way cooler.
Yeah, she's kind of the glue that holds the team together. She stands up for us very well.
Oh, I totally relate to that. I totally play that function with my team.
Ah, that's even more. Oh no! Oh, this is going to be tough. I don't know who to cheer for now.
Darren, I think you
Darren,
got a question.
You should cheer for Van Raven. I'm sorry, Darren. You seem really cool. Maybe I'll
I
cheer for you,
guess.
but
But I'm
No,
gonna
it's
be
okay.
also cheering for you in spirit, Darren.
Alex told me this would happen.
As you also seem very cool, so.
Thank you. I'm trying. I mean, I'm not trying. That's
Right.
just
I think you're
me.
cool.
That's cool. Yes. Sorry, this is very
I think
exciting for
everybody
me.
who participates in March Masksness is pretty cool, to
I
be
mean,
honest.
I think you have to be cool to get in, right? Like,
Yeah.
Everybody was pretty nice last year.
Mm-hmm.
I know the competitor I went against, even though I lost, he was really cool. Zero Spectre. I think we became good friends while we were chasing dinosaurs to collect flags and being chased by dinosaurs.
mm-hmm.
Wait, this isn't the first time this has happened?
Steel Spectre is back here this year too.
Yeah.
No, this
And-
is
Oh yeah,
the third. This is the third one.
the
year.
third year. Phantom and I came here last year. Karen did too, but like as like a team manager, I guess. Like Quint did from our team. And I guess some people like Boom, she's been on the show. She has competed 3 years.
Yeah, Boom's really cool.
Agreed from what I've seen, yes.
We hung out on a beach and we watched some movies, and then we opened a door. It was great.
Yeah, and then
that sounds
Boom
nice.
hosted the board game tournament, which I won last year. I might have got
Yes.
knocked out first round, but I did win a board game tournament last year, so you know.
Which board game?
It was like every round was different games. I can't remember what order they were. But
I also competed in that, didn't I?
yeah, we
Well, it
we
was me
played a
and you
match
at the
against each
end.
other. Yeah.
It's okay. I'll get you next time.
I remember I played Scrabble against Queen Bee, and I can't remember what the other games were.
I keep trying to
Oh.
organize like a board game night with like my team, but everybody's like always busy. Marisol's always got family stuff. Shreer's always doing some more dojo stuff, and he never understands the games. Alex thinks it's lame. And Oscar's the only one who ever really wants to play, so he and I just end up playing Settlers of Catan.
Now, Darren,
Dude,
I
it's
asked this
insane.
because Phantom is my teammate. Are your
yeah, and
teammates
Letitia
okay
always says
with
she
you
goes to a
using
bar. I think
using
so
their
too.
first names all the time?
Oh, so I'm super bad at remembering, but I figure this is a different dimension, right? Nobody from Earth headphones really has like interdimensional radio. Like I guess a couple
That's
people
what
do.
I
guess,
keep trying to tell myself.
I guess
Otherwise, I
Superman
don't know
maybe
how I
might
would
have
travel with Phantom so
interdimensional
much.
radio. That sounds like something Superman would have.
Yes.
I don't know. But look, it should be fine, right?
Yeah. I mean, I also call my teammates by their first names a lot, even when I shouldn't, and I do my best, but you know,
We really need to.
it's fine.
I'm
Yeah, shout out
need
to
get
Alex,
you
Oscar,
another copy of
Marisol,
that
Letitia, and
pamphlet.
Shreer. Outlaws rule! Woo!
And we
Hey,
have
if you have
a
extra,
we have
if
one
you have
more.
extra copies of that pamphlet, I need them to send them back to my team.
Yeah. My our new teammate's like a spokesperson for it, and she's even quoted on it. I'll see if she can like hook us up with some extra copies. That's a special agent Thermite on the bracket. But we're joined by one more guest who is a pretty big deal. An actual official from March Masksness.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh. Hello, hello.
Hi,
I don't
March
do well with
Masksness official.
authority.
I'm Mystic. My pronouns are she, her.
I am. Well, you can just call me the March Masksness official or official.
Oh, very mysterious.
What pronouns would you like, official?
Let's go with he, him, but really any of them are fine.
Okay, sounds good. Welcome to our stream. We've discussed this year's competition a little bit, but if you could tell us more about Ultracade Online, that would be awesome.
Well, Ultracade Online is a massively virtual online role-playing game created by a company out of Protean City, and it is a wild bit of new technology in the video gaming space that has the ability to create a lot of very in-depth simulations and actually virtualize the players. So if you feel like you're really in the game, it's because you are.
Okay, so I have a question that I've been thinking about a lot, which is what happens to my like physical body while I'm like in the game?
It goes into the game.
Okay, because I was really worried, like, oh, what if my powers start going off like in meat space while I'm like in the game or something. But I will just be aware of everything happening with myself, like wherever I am. Is that the idea?
It is proprietary technology that I don't necessarily understand. I am just a March Masksness official. I don't work for the company that makes Ultracade Online, but the way that I understand it is, they fully digitize you. Your all of your mass, all of your everything goes into the computer system.
Wait,
Okay.
we are physically
So you
transported
guys have like a
into.
Tron gun.
That's a not uncorrect analogy.
It's a Tron gun.
Okay, well that actually
Tron.
honestly makes me feel a little bit better. Knowing it fully
Oh.
digitized, I guess.
Still interested to know how some of the powers are going to interact with that space. Should be
How do you-
interesting.
Yeah, I'm
How
full
do
of
you
weird
get
speed
the-
mojo. How does that digitize?
Whatever
I do it.
powers you have as a hero in the real world should be able to be replicated fully in the digital world as though it were the real world. It is a very, very lifelike simulation.
I
So,
have a
So
question. Is it possible to hack the game from inside of it?
yeah, so I was listening to Podunk Soup Sports this morning, and they said that a huge amount of the heroes this year are tech-based or electricity-based.
My understanding is that the developers have done a lot to put up a firewall between the system that runs the actual game and the computer systems that are inside the world. So if you are a superhero who has or someone who is just remarkably talented at computer technology, you will have control over the computers and computer technology inside the world. But because of the methodology, the way that they digitize you, the way that you enter the game, you won't be able to influence the game code any more than most people can influence the universe that we live in.
so
Well,
we
that's fine
can't
because I don't know how to code.
so we can't access source code, but we can access
Mm.
other aspects of the code.
That's probably fair just to make sure the non tech heroes aren't at a disadvantage in that regard.
Interesting.
Oh, you could totally Neo this, right? You could totally Matrix it and just make
So
like dodge bullets and stuff. Well, I guess if you can already
so
dodge bullets,
also
that doesn't matter.
hypothetically, Mr. Official, if we didn't have
What's the
powers and
Matrix?
we were somehow able to hack the system to give us powers, would that transfer back to real world or is that just still digital inputs?
I don't think that if you hack the system to give yourself powers in the game of Ultracade Online, that it would then rebuild you into the real world with powers when it sends you out. Although I'm not positive.
Interesting. Okay.
So far, no one has hacked the system to give themselves powers, so that hasn't been tested.
Hmm.
Cool, cool. You got like a battle eye. That's cool.
Hmm. Where does the name Ultracade come from? Is it just like a play on arcade?
Yes, it is it's an ultra arcade.
So, um, the second challenge says that there's like an Ultracade Online city. Is it to be expected like your average city from from dimensions similar to, say, Protean City? Is it like a city like that? Or is it more like fantasy, like I don't know, somebody built a city in Minecraft or something?
It should be a modern city, modern to at least the universes that I've been in. It is actually this specific city is an amalgam of the various cities from the home universes and cities that the various competitors are competing in. The developers, when they were building the
What?
city, took little bits and pieces from each city and merged them into one kind of hybrid.
Wait, wait, that 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 sounds a lot like
Mm,
my home city.
Well, but like a hybrid of
oh,
that.
That's really cool though. Like
very cool.
I'm used to weird architecture.
Mhm.
Does that mean like the Patch City part is like each is just like one street of each little neighborhood from Patch
Oh
City?
man, we're like the multicolored Lego amongst the single block Legos.
Ooh, I would love to get to visit.
Oh, I hope they include the Neon District from our city. I'd love to take people out for noodles sometime. They're really good.
But we're only going to be in this city when we're giant, right? At least during round 2.
Oh, that's right. That'd be kind of hard.
I
Wait, we
guess,
get to be
oh, okay.
giants?
The next, so round 2 is give in to the rampage. Heroes will be placed ultra-sized in a miniature version of the Ultracade Online city. But then the next one after that, round 3, is about this one I haven't read out yet, so I'll just read the whole thing. Scenarios for the third round is the longest night ever. This challenge, young heroes will find themselves on a rooftop in the virtual city. Through a night of patrol, they will be called on to save the day, rescue civilians, and fight supervillains. So I guess that one you will be like running through the city.
Right.
Yes. I actually believe that you'll be in roughly the same city for most of the rounds,
Okay. I mean, I guess face your fears might be,
except for the first one where
yeah,
you'll be in your fears.
that would be kind of weird. I mean, I guess mine could be in a city, but I don't know
I guess
about other people's.
if your greatest fear was a city,
So it's kind of like a empty black void of a room, and you face your fear in there. Or depending on if your fear is an environmental thing, it takes the form of the environmental thing.
that sounds correct based off of what I've seen in the tests.
Hmm.
So if your fear is more people based, the people would just appear in the room.
Yes.
Okay.
What if the fake people come out of the computer?
So far, no simulated people have been able to materialize into the real world.
Oh, good. So no
Are
holodeck situations then.
Yeah, because if these are the embodiment of people's greatest fears, we wouldn't want those just walking around.
Oh, you have Star Trek in your world? Okay, writing that down.
are
Oh, yes.
That's
It
2
makes me
worlds of
very
Star
nervous
Trek.
that you said so far.
are there is there an issue with loading screens? Because I know with some of our game, like the bigger games that we have that are online, uh, there are some really long loading screens. And will that affect anything?
There shouldn't be any loading times. The computer system that runs Ultracade Online is extremely sophisticated. It is actually connecting various computer systems in all of the different universes, and as well as running a lot of advanced machine code and machine learning. So that's how it is able to pull information about your fears, people that you know, and project them as characters and emotions and stuff like that in the game.
Where is this computer located?
That is something that even I haven't been allowed to know. I believe it is in Protean City,
I bet
but
it's in the cloud. I
that
don't know
would
what the
make
But
cloud
sense.
it's the
is, but people
actual
talk a lot about the cloud.
computer, though, not just the.
Yeah, and it's
Anyway,
probably in a cloud, right?
I mean, if it's in a cloud, I could probably reach it.
Part of the system, at least, the digitizing system, is at the Conway competitive grounds, which is the traditional home of March Masksness.
Ah.
Oh, is it the same facility that guests would have been able to watch from last year?
Yes, and the first year where the competition took place.
Oh, I'm looking forward to getting to sample some more of the fancy sodas then.
Soda is very important to us.
Yeah. So for anyone who hasn't been there, they have this huge soda fountain that has like 100 different, well, more than 100, so many different soda flavors in it. I guess
What?
something
So
that you learn when you go to multiple dimensions is that everyone has like different popular soda flavors.
so the soda fountain is an actual fountain.
Well, like it's like a soda fountain. Like it has like
So like you have a soda fountain, but it's like a fountain that has soda coming out of it, like a much larger bird bath or like a.
Do you guys have Lexade Bizarro Blast? I don't know why it's purple, but that stuff's good.
Our
Probably.
soda
There were a
machines
lot of weird ones.
are more like dispensers than fountains.
Okay, because that was my confusion because I didn't know if it was like a soda fountain was an actual fountain or if it was just a dispenser.
I don't
Yeah, it's
know if we
mostly
have.
dispensers.
I
Okay.
don't know if we have Bizarro Blast.
Do you have a hard rule on cups, or is it if you're like quick enough, could you just like visibly, I don't know, like super quickly put your head underneath the dispenser and do that like with all of them
Make
just to
the
get a
ultimate
taste?
make the ultimate soda.
Yeah, in your own mouth.
last year we were just all really excited about the carrot soda.
Yes.
What?
It
It
reminded
was
us of a
so
friend that
good.
likes carrot foods.
Is that me? No, it was you're
Well,
talking about
yeah,
Largene.
yeah. So when I met Larsheen, she was all like, "You want carrot pizza?" And I was like, "Oh, that just makes me miss my friend Phantom." But now when I see carrot stuff, I'm like, "Oh, how's Larsheen doing?"
I
Oh, you
really
got
need to
reverse
meet
referenced.
Largene. I think we would get along really well, based
Yeah,
on what you've told me.
yes, she loved heisting and stealing from the rich.
Ooh,
Yes.
I think
And
we need to meet this person.
that's exactly what I love.
Yeah,
Mm.
she's a super, well, I mean, like, person smart rabbit.
Oh,
A person that
Oh.
is a rabbit. A rabbit that is a
amazing.
person. Yeah. Her dimension is full of animals that like
I
or people.
think we
Only
have a couple
seen
of
a few dimensions
dwarfs
like
that are
that since
like that.
then, but hers is like full of them.
Huh.
Sure keeps
Y-
telling us he was on a team with a big anthropomorphic rabbit who basically had the powers
Oh,
of Superman, but none of us really believe him.
Superman?
Who?
Yeah, his name was Captain Carrot. Yeah, Superman.
Superman.
What you mean the comic book guy?
No,
The
no,
comic
as
book
in the
hero?
guy, Superman.
I don't know who that
Yeah,
is.
sorry.
I mean,
Okay, see, that's
I
fair.
know I know the comic character.
What do you mean you know the comic character? He's like
Comic.
a person.
Okay. Huh.
shh,
Maybe
it's best
I,
not to
I,
push these kinds of things.
Yeah, I think Karen's right about this one.
That's what happens when you meet people from alternate dimensions. Sometimes things can get a little. Sometimes the wires can cross in ways they shouldn't.
Beta and I have some friends that love to make pop culture jokes with people who definitely wouldn't know that pop culture. It always goes over so well. So many blank stares.
yeah, I feel like that's definitely tossing a bunch of different colored wires into each other with this interdimensional stuff.
Well, I think
Oh,
we've got another wire coming in right now. Who's our new friend?
Hi, I'm Elliot. I just figured out how to get this set up. My friend Marcus helped me out with it a bit. I'm not really great with technology, so let me know if I've messed something up.
welcome, welcome.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to read this. I am from Nerds on. Listen to these nerds, not Nerds on a Roll. That's someone else. I don't know what that means. Me and my friends are on a road trip, and then we got this invitation. So, but uh, I'm really happy to be here. I guess.
Welcome. We're happy to have you. Hi, I'm Mystic. I she her. Welcome to my stream. Um,
Oh, I used he him. Uh,
Hi, I'm Phantom, and I use they them. I'm from the same place that Mystic is, usually.
tell us about yourself, Elliot. Most of us have talked about our powers. I have magic. Phantom does a lot of tech stuff.
well, my powers are that I'm really strong and tough, and I also absorb magic. So, I'll
Oh,
just
that would be a fun matchup.
I'm my friend Amanda isn't super happy when we're, trying to fight someone and I'm in the way. So I'm trying not to be in the way for the most part.
Oh, well, I don't know. I think that sounds like actually a really useful power, absorbing magic.
It's been helpful, especially because of various magic things that have chased and attacked us on our road trip. It's
Can you taste it?
kind
Like when
of.
like when you're absorbing it, like does it have like a flavor? Because like whenever you like see that happen, I always think, oh man, that magic looks like it would taste like raspberry
I
if it's
don't
like
think you should
red.
taste magic. I mean, I guess unless you're Elliot and have that special
What's like a
power.
local soda that it would taste like?
You guys have
So if you can't,
I mean the. So my friend Amanda's magic has like two flavors. So there's her normal stuff tastes a little bit like uh, grape leaf soda.
Mm.
Leaves.
grape leaf?
Oh, adding
Oh,
that
the
one to the
leaf
list.
soda is the brand, but it's
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
yeah. But
I was
then
like, what does
there's
a grape leaf taste like?
probably like a
I've
grape.
heard that you can use them in cooking, but I've never had it. We again road trip. We don't exactly have the cash for fine dining.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Right, fair.
uh, and then she has this other magic that's the bad magic that tastes a lot sourer.
Bad magic? What does that mean?
She hasn't been super clear on that. She apparently it's some sort of weird like deal she made with someone, and now sometimes her magic is stronger but bad, and also there's like a bunch of magic people who are angry at her for making the deal and trying to like chase her down.
Oh,
Hence
wow.
the road trip.
The only other magic users
Right.
I've met are like alternate versions of myself or my grandfather. And we kind of use the same kind of magic. I haven't met anybody who uses other types. That's really cool.
Yeah, she's. I mean, we're friends, but we're. I kind of try to stay out of her way when she's doing the magic thing because I don't want to break her stuff. Like she has a magic bedroom in our RV that I'm not allowed to go into.
Oh, does like the magic go to like a magnet, or is it like if it hits you, you absorb it?
If I touch it, it absorbs into me. Um,
Huh.
that so I have to stay away from anything she's using magic on.
So no contact.
Yeah, kind of. Um,
Wow.
yeah, and then my friend Zach got a magic crystal embedded in his hand, and we can't high five anymore.
Oh.
Oh
What if you wore
no,
Oh, that
gloves?
sucks. What?
that's the
I would
worst.
literally just die.
But
Well,
what if
don't
we
do
made you
that.
a
But
glove?
Yeah.
So there's an evil villain trapped in the crystal, so we're trying not to like do too much testing with
Oh.
it. So we're uh I mean
Excuse.
I guess we could try a glove.
Huh. Yeah, maybe
mm,
that's not something to experiment on.
yeah, it's
I'm
fair
just
to be
gonna like
careful.
make sure the magic crystal shard in my pocket is tucked in there. Yep, still
You could
there. Yep.
you get like a robot arm specifically for high fiving. And that way
Oh,
you also have another arm.
Yeah, because it sure beats high fiving having to high.
Hmm.
five
Yeah, have you
yourself
ever
when
like
no one
walked
high
with like a
fives you back.
splinter in your foot? I imagine it's a lot like that, right? Because I don't know about it. I'm constantly high fiving people.
Even if they don't want to high five?
Sometimes your hand moves so fast that they don't know you've done it.
But
Right,
then is that
because you're a
really a high five?
speedster. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Would the force not hurt them?
Not if you're super delicate with it. Although one time I definitely smacked Oscar's hands a little too hard, and he had a big bruise on there for a couple weeks. But it's totally cool now. So
Huh.
that's my fault. He's like 15.
No.
Fascinating.
Indeed.
So, Mystic, how'd your magic abilities come about?
Oh, well, I guess I've just like always had them. They uh like awakened when I was like a preteen, I guess. Um, but I guess I always had them, like inherited. I guess my grandfather had them too, and I
Mhm.
never got a chance to ask him because he passed away before I ever had my powers. But I met an alternate version of him called Strix. He lives actually in my home dimension now, and he told me that at least in his dimension, again we don't know about mine, but at least in his dimension, our family had some kind of magic relics that eventually they got magic permanently bonded to them from them, something like that.
Mhm.
Um, so I don't actually know for me for sure, but it at least was inherited.
So
Huh.
your powers are like passed down through like a family line. Is like the impression that I'm kind of getting here.
Yeah, but my mom doesn't have them. I guess it
Right, right.
skipped her, and it doesn't seem like
Oh, it's like twins.
my siblings don't have it either. It's just me. Um, but yeah. Uh, Strix said something about how maybe we could use something to wake. I don't want to. I don't want to experiment with that stuff. But as far as I know, it's just me and my grandfather who passed away. Thaumaturge.
I'm
I don't know if people have heard of other subs of his, but
I'm sorry to hear that. Also, that's a
yeah.
really cool class in a game that my friends play.
Oh, is it Final? Do you have Final Fantasy 14 where you are?
So I don't play that game. We have that game on our Earth. I don't play that game, but I have friends who do.
We were just playing that game the other night, right, Phantom?
Yeah, it was a
You
lot
can
of fun.
you can check out my archived videos on my Twitch by going to my videos tab to watch that later if you want.
Cool.
We got a question in the chat. Do any of you think your powers would be improved by not having bones?
Well,
Oh
I
man,
don't.
sometimes I crash into walls, and at that moment, I definitely think I wish I didn't have bones. Yeah,
I feel
Uh,
like
but I
not
guess I
having.
would like to be. I would like to turn my bones on and off. Actually, that is more useful. Yeah.
I
Just
mean, a friend of mine, Ankh, he has no bones, and he's pretty cool. So I think I would be okay with not having bones.
I feel like that would probably get in the way of me actually being able to use stuff like my tools. Like,
oh,
no offense to
welcome.
Onk. Hi. Sorry, I was looking for the big guy with tattoos. Elliot, where the hell did you get off to?
Mm, look, I told you uh, I was going to do this stream thing. It
Welcome.
was on the invitation.
Hi, I'm Mystic. I use she, her. What's your name and pronouns?
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm he, him. And yeah, I kind of stumbled into this. Usually, I just kind of follow Elliot around. He has this like supernatural knack for finding good times. So when he wandered off, I kind of like went looking for him,
Mhm.
and now I'm here.
Yeah,
I
Zach's
will.
my friend who has the magic crystal in his hand.
Ooh.
Oh, have you told him about the
Oh.
crystal?
Yeah.
Have y'all
Yeah,
tried a glove?
we were talking powers, and I'd love to take a look at that crystal if
I will
you'd let
say.
me.
I mean, I don't know how this is gonna work over. I'm not exactly really knowledgeable about this magic stuff. We kind of got into a fight with a wizard, or it's really complicated. But anyways, yeah.
Wizards love
I mean,
starting fights. That's not your fault.
Uh, I don't
No
know.
I
if
mean,
offense,
to be
that's
Mystic.
fair,
Oh
the
my
guy
god, no
generally
was like
offense.
true.
literally
True,
Oh
wizards
that
are
guy
man.
known
was
for this.
that guy was literally the dictator of a city. So fuck him. But yeah,
Wizards love being dictators, dude. Like, what do you want? Wizards are just like that.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
is
sorry,
that
having
really
Mystic.
what
Oh
you
god.
think?
Oh man.
I mean,
There's
I
a
can't
difference
say I
between a
haven't met
magic.
dictator wizards before,
I
but
will say there's a difference between a wizard and a magic user. A wizard has a
uh,
very particular vibe.
I guess
yeah, this
that's
guy was
true.
kind of a lot of like magical artifacts and stuff implanted into him. Is that wizard? Is that something else? I don't know
Uh,
these categories.
When
I
I
don't
think
know if there are hard and fast ones. At least
when
not
I
in.
think wizard, I think wizened and gnarly.
Mm.
I think of like there's a dude in our world who has like a big golden helmet and calls himself Dr. Fate, and he's super old and speaks with a weird echoey voice. That's who I think of when I think of wizards.
Mm.
Oh,
I would like to answer the question. That
The
was
But
bones
yeah,
basically
question, Phantom.
yes.
pro bones.
You like
I
having
would like
bones.
I would like to keep my bones because they would be hard to uh, use technology without bones in my fingers. I guess it would make me lighter, but I really don't need that, so I'm pro bones here.
So we've got 2 pro bones, 1 bones on and off.
Though
Just
now that
writing
I'm
this
thinking
down.
about it, if you could like take your boneless body and like stretch it out and then have like a drone like fly you, you'd basically be acting like a weird parachute. It'd make getting around a lot easier. Then
See,
how would
that's
you
why
control the drone?
I'd want to turn my bones on and off because you could go from like blanket mode with no bones to like solid mode with bones.
Oof. Well, I've
I'm,
been
I'm
trying to work on a trick that lets me like phase through stuff. So I guess that's kind of like sometimes no bones, but I haven't
I
put it
can
into
do that,
practice
but it's
yet.
really
oh, true.
hard. I have to
Yeah,
like
I'm.
vibrate super hard and then run through something. And sometimes it works and sometimes I do it by accident.
Huh. I never
Do
thought
you ever
about
get
doing it that
stuck?
way. I can
Yeah, it was
teleport.
really scary.
I've been thinking about doing the phasing like you're teleporting, but you don't go anywhere.
Right, right. So you don't have to like buzz your body up like you've had like 10 coffees and then run at a wall.
I hadn't thought about doing that, but I guess.
Wait a minute. Teleport but you don't go anywhere. This feels like it's some sort of Zen cone. Like I'm supposed to learn something from you talking about this.
Well, I don't know. It's just how I'm trying to, I try to learn new techniques for my magic as much as possible.
Mm.
Um,
Oh man, if you want to learn new techniques, you should take a look at these potatoes I've made.
you
Potatoes?
grew? Did you
You
grow
make them
them?
with maggot?
No, but I've been able to like carve transmutation circles onto them. So now instead of just hitting something, they'll explode or turn into ice. I've even managed to make like a lightning one, but I haven't used that one yet.
You're like some sort of potato bomber.
Well, they actually go in the potato cannon that I made, but yeah, pretty much.
Potato
Oh, oh,
Never
this is the
considered.
potato gun they were talking about on Podunk Soup Sports. I was curious about that.
Maybe. I mean, potato guns are potato guns. They kind of work on a similar the same principle.
That's not what potatoes are for. Potatoes are for eating.
No, potatoes are for occasionally launching into the face of asshole wizards
And
or magical executioners.
and you can turn them into clocks. I don't know how to do that, but I know that's like a thing.
All valid use cases.
I do just want to say that while you are in the computer system, technically none of you will have bones.
Oh.
But
Oh,
No
but I thought
bones.
we'd
I'm
be
jealous.
fully
No
digitized. What
bones.
happens
I'm
to our
gonna win
bones
the whole
then?
time. No
Well,
bones.
like you'll have
rigged it.
simulated bones.
They
Oh,
won't be real
Oh.
bones.
But
okay,
while you're in the computer system,
Parabones.
okay, but I need
It's
to
a
know what
beetle.
is
just
gonna
like
happen
bits
with
of data.
official.
Faux bones.
I need to know what's gonna happen to my IRL body with my IRL magic generation while I'm in the thing.
Yeah, I have to
It'll
eat
go-
like every 10
magic in
minutes.
virtual reality has got to be like a weird like edge case that no programmer's ever thought of before.
there's a lot of magic users in the bracket this year.
Wait, hang on. Do you guys have a magic computer? Do you have like magic programmers with like code
It
and
kind of
runes and
sounds
stuff?
like it'd have to be.
It's a very good computer.
We need to see this
I mean,
No, that's
computer.
not
I'd
no.
hope a
That's
News
computer
not
can
no.
RTX.
handle magic users. Like, what's your computer gonna do when all of a sudden somebody like reverses entropy? Computers don't know how to handle that usually.
Well, it's
They
a video
totally have to
game,
have a
though,
magic computer in
right?
there.
Hmm.
It's a video game. It's very good at simulating magic, surprisingly. But yes,
Well-
your body will be digitized. Your body's energy will be stored in the computer system. You'll be recreated digitally in the virtual world, and you'll have access to your powers. So it'll
Okay.
simulate your magic, your speed, all that
Okay,
stuff.
I was just worried that, like, if I was in the virtual reality and I was trying to charge up my powers, that, like, somewhere IRL, my real powers would get charged up at the same time and have to go somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're worried that if you charge in the game, you'll charge in real life and like blow up your VR unit or whatever, huh?
Yeah.
There
Something
is
like
no
that.
you in real life, though. You'll just be fully in the computer.
Okay, that's all.
Oh,
That's all I needed to
right.
know.
Okay,
It's a
hold
Tron
on.
gun, guys. It's a Tron gun.
I'm gonna ask. So, what happens if, say, for example, the computer shuts down? What happens to my body then? Does it just get shunted into like, whatever storage space it can find? Like, what happens if the computer's reading me in and there's some sort of like read error?
Do we get kept in the pattern buffer?
Yes, but none of that will happen. The system has never had a failure, and we don't expect it to.
I'm sorry. That's some hell attempting fate right there, my dude, my guy.
My friend Letitia
Computers are
says that
kind of
about her
known for
inventions, and they
failing in all
almost
the
always
most
turn evil.
unexpected ways.
So
What
One of the
happens if we?
systems that makes the system incredibly robust is that it does have servers in all of the different universes, which is how it is one of the ways in which it is so powerful. And that makes it
Oh.
difficult for the whole system to come down.
Hmm.
So we won't have problems with like
Fascinating.
day one logging in to like a queue.
Well,
We'll be
what
Probably not.
like,
happens if we or if we don't advance?
Oh,
What
you'll
happens to
be
us then?
rematerialized. I mean, you'll be whether or not you succeed, you'll be
You'll get to come hang
rematerialized.
out with me.
woo!
You are only digitized for the portion of time that you spend during the match.
That's
Is
good.
Oh, well, that's a relief at least.
How long do you expect round one to go for, and for everyone to be in there?
The matches shouldn't take more than an hour or two.
Okay, that doesn't sound so bad.
Oh, so do players get to hang out outside the simulation between rounds?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Is this real hanging out, or would we still be doing the virtual hanging out?
Real hanging out.
Oh.
While not in an actual match, all of the competitors are welcome to hang out at the Conway Competitive Grounds, which exists in a
Oh.
sort of non-dimensional space.
That's going to be great. Now,
Cool.
last year when everybody was stuck on the island, we had to wait for people to lose before I could hang out with them again.
Yeah, it made actually losing seem not so bad because we weren't camping in the woods anymore.
Yeah.
We also have
Yeah.
we
That
have a
was the
Conway
upside.
Street in my city. I wonder if that's related.
How many emotes does Ultracade Online have? Can I buy a battle pass? Asks Mad Lobotanist.
This is a very
Yeah.
important question.
Are there like cosmetics?
Emotes though, like, isn't that just I just choose to do a movement with my body in the game?
Hang on, I don't have $20. Does anybody? These things are usually like $20, right? Like battle passes. That's like the minimum. Like, does anybody have $20?
I
Hang on,
don't
can
have
text somebody,
money.
hold up.
I don't
Norm-
understand the concept of money,
Hey.
and I
Normally,
refuse
if you
to.
order ahead or pre-order, you don't have to worry about that.
Alex
There are
slash
no
Letitia. I
battle
need
passes or
$20.
yearly passes quite yet, season passes. The game is technically not been released, so we are all experiencing a pre-release version of the game, so there won't be other players for you to contend with.
Mm.
Oh, it's an
Ah,
early
it's an early
access.
access. Hey!
Hey!
Hey! High five!
Okay. We had another
Oh
question on the
wait,
chat.
sorry.
What is the selection process like for the competitors? Yeah, how did you pick us?
We have
Oh no.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm here.
It's been redacted.
Uh-oh. The
The,
server's
the
being rolled
official,
back. Oh no, I'm
The
going to a previous iteration of myself.
the
It's
ultra
proprietary
official
information.
got to the official.
Okay, we're back.
And so that's how the hero gets selected.
Oh, thank you. That was so
Right, I
insightful.
understand entirely. Yep, absolutely.
I see.
Okay.
If you have any further questions, it's left up to the local officials, the local March Madness officials. So if you have any questions, contact your local Universal official.
You mean there's someone in Rancho Pasillo that picked us to go?
I believe so. Yes.
Who the hell?
Oh,
Not
is
not
that thing
not
was
Rancho
gonna-
Pasillo specifically, but the universe that Rancho Pasillo is in.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well,
That
I'm
makes it
grateful to
even
whoever
more
took
My
wild.
head hurt.
our team then, out of everybody in Cadence they could have picked.
This means we're
With
really
Alex's dad or
cool.
Letitia's
Yeah.
dad, I swear.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised they chose us, but then again, we did upload that YouTube video, basically showing us kicking Vigil's ass, and I have to imagine that that's got to be worth some street cred.